Once there was a man named Samson. One day Samson told his family that he had found a girl he wanted to marry. This girl was not of their tribe. She was from the tribe in Timnah. His parents were not happy about this decision. They decided to go with him to the city and meet this girl that had stolen Samson's heart. On their journey, they were attacked by a young lion. Most people today would run away or fight to stay alive. We know lions as dangerous animals. Samson, however, being a strong man, grabbed the lion and tore it apart with his hands, just like he would a goat, so the Bible says. Just when I thought the story could not get any weirder, after he finds the girl and starts prepping to marry her, he looked at the dead lion, and there was honey inside of it. He scooped out the honey and ate it. Then he gave some to his mom and dad. Samson decides he's going to tell all the men who come to the festival that his family was throwing for him a riddle. If they could figure out the riddle in 7 days, he would give them linens and clothes. The men very much wanted the bounty, so they decided they were going to cheat. They went to Samson's now wife and told her she needed to tell them the answer, or they would burn down her house, her father's house, and all who occupied them. She did what she was told, because when someone blackmails you, you don't really have a choice. Samson refused to tell her. He had not told anyone, so he saw no reason to tell her. She begged and pleaded. She did not stop crying for 7 days straight. Samson had had enough. He decided he would tell her and give her the answer. Then she went back to her people in her tribe and gave them the answer. When they told Samson, he knew that they had cheated and that his wife had deceived him to get the answer. Then he went to the next town over, killed 30 men, stole their clothes, and then returned to give the clothes to the men who had solved the riddle. Then he went home and gave his wife to another man that was with him at the feast. Did I just read that right? This is a story people actually believe? I mean, I can see some of these things happening. Samson finding a wife, having a feast, and then getting angry because things did not turn out the way he thought they should. But there's no way I could ever believe that this man killed a lion with his bare hands, went to another town by himself, and just killed 30 men in broad daylight, and took all their stuff, and no one stopped him? No one knew he killed a lion? If you had torn an animal apart, you would be covered in blood. No one in town found that odd? This story is a great example of myth building upon itself. Whoever wrote this must have thought long and hard about how to make Samson seem like a Superman who could do anything. When I look at this, I see a lot of similarities between superheroes and Samson. He was this amazing strong man who could do things that no other man could do. This story goes a bit further to make Samson seem even more superhuman by giving him a wise man's riddle. They wanted people to think this man was not only muscle, but also brains. The ending as well plays into this idea that Samson was so angry and so strong, he could go to another town with people in it and just kill and take what he wanted. The myth gets more ridiculous as time goes on, and this is only one story about Samson. There are many more like this that make you go, how in the world do people believe this? How could they not see that in other religions or on any other book, this would be laughed off as myth or a fable? Thank you for watching my Absurdities in the Bible series. Feel free to support me any way you would like below. And remember, only you can break out of the bubble and start thinking for yourself.